Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first installment of Crush Your Company's Quota. I'm Bill Shaka. I will be your guest, your host, and your guide throughout this series, which I hope runs at least as long as my 5-Minute Motivator membership, which I believe I'm now on episode 410, but I post to that 6 days a week. This will be a little less than 6 days a week, but there will be some good solid information here for sales managers, directors of sales, chief marketing officers, vice presidents of sales and marketing, etc. Now, let me begin by saying this. Some of you who may know me from my live events and have not been part of the 5-Minute Motivator channel may not recognize me with the beard. When individuals see me for the first time, many of them have some smart-ass comments. The latest one I heard is that I look like the architect from the Matrix movie. All right, whatever. Anyway, it's still me under here. Now, what we are going to be doing over the course of Crush Your Company's Quota is discuss various topics in sales management, culture, and executive strategies behind sales. I've got a lot of information for you. Remember, these 5-Minute Motivators are one-take wonders. I am on my front porch in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. As you can see by the background, you're going to hear birds, you might see people in the background, etc. I am not going to edit out a lot of the extraneous information. It is about sharing information. That's the important thing. So if the magpies, you could hear them now, they're kind of a little upset because I'm out here and they're not able to eat the cat food that I put out for the cats. If you hear things like that, do your best to ignore it, all right? Because it's more about the information. Also, I hope I'm not too shaky. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this selfie stick properly. What shall we talk about in the first edition of Crush Your Company's Quota? Reducing salespeople's churn. I asked a few of my friends who were in sales management to send me some ideas on what the first topics should be in Crush Your Company's Quota. And several of them had this resounding issue. I'm losing salespeople. I'm churning through them. Why? Well, I have a bit of an aphorism for you on this, ladies and gentlemen. If you happen to be losing salespeople, people go where they're wanted, and they stay where they're appreciated. Now, I'd like you to think about that. People accept a job where they feel wanted, and they stay in that job when they feel appreciated. So here's what I would like you to think about. What is going on if you are churning salespeople? You obviously have the ability to bring them in. You're selling them on the fact that they should join your organization. But why are they getting disenfranchised? Are they not feeling appreciated? Now, feeling appreciated can take on many, many different forms. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to increase their commission every week. That's not what it's all about. It's about saying, hey, great job. Hey, this was wonderful. I'll give you an example. Early in my career, I was selling payroll processing services, and we had a setup charge of $100 when we would set up a new processor. The vice president of marketing came in and said to our sales team in one sales meeting, we're losing money on the setup charge. The setup charge has to be much, much higher than that. So consequently, I am expecting individuals to start charging more for the setup fee. And I am willing to pay a 50% commission for the next 3 months to get your startup fees up. Well, I took that to heart. And the next week, I went out and I closed a rather large insurance company. And instead of charging them $100 for the setup fee, I charged them $1,300 for the setup fee. The next week, I got a check for $675. was a handwritten check, so it didn't come from the payroll system. It was a handwritten check. In the sales meeting, it was handed to me by the VP of Sales and Marketing. And I have to tell you something. When he explained what I did and how I did it, and keep in mind I was 29 years old, and he handed me that check and everybody applauded. That was it. I was sold. Right? The bug bit me, and I never looked back. That's when I knew I was going to be in sales for the rest of my life. So, I'd like you to think about how you can make your salespeople feel appreciated. If you're writing with them, sometimes it might be just having a heart-to-heart conversation. And I'm not talking about a 2-hour dialogue. I'm talking about how's everything going with you? Are you happy? Are you happy with work? How's your life? Obviously, you got to keep human resources considerations in mind. If they don't want to talk about their personal life, you can't poke them and prod them into it. But if they do, you may get some really good information. Give you an example. You're writing with the salesperson, and you find out that their family's growing. They have 3 kids, there's a 4th one on the way, they need to get a new van. Well, as the sales manager who's in charge of their commission, you have the ability to assist them. Let them know that you're behind them, that you're going to help them, that you want them to get the commissions so that they can buy that new van for their family. Do you see how that's helping them feel appreciated, ladies and gentlemen? Look, this is not rocket science. Psychology, especially sales psychology, is not quantum physics. It's just taking the time and thinking through what's important for your people, making them feel appreciated. Think about situations and examples in your career when your sales management made you feel appreciated. Then take the raw essence of that and use that to further the appreciation that you are showing to your salespeople. And if you're in a higher level in sales, use that to show what you can do to assist your sales managers in feeling appreciated. It's not always about the money. It's about that metaphorical arm around the individual's shoulder, making them feel good about themselves. If you can do that, I have a feeling that what's going to happen is that your salespeople will be crushing their company's quota. And isn't that what this is all about? Hey folks, stay tuned. You're going to be seeing some tremendous courses on sales management goal setting coming out very soon, and other courses that are going to assist you in crushing your company's quota. Bill Shaka thanking you for your time. Looking forward to seeing you in the next edition of Crush Your Company's Quota. Now, go sell something, will you? Bye.